Getting a bag in this day and age is easier than ever. And today, I'm gonna show you how to get one. What's up everybody? Today, we're gonna talk about the Wells Fargo business line of credit and how I was able to get it. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here, as you know, I don't like my time being wasted, so I'm not here to waste yours. But before we get started, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tap that notification bell because I will be dropping every single day and you don't want to miss it. So as I said before, I was approved for the Wells Fargo business line of credit, and I've actually had a relationship with Wells Fargo for about a year and a half. So for this line of credit, the best way to get it is to actually have a relationship with Wells Fargo. So I would recommend starting a business account, a business savings, a personal checking, and a personal savings. I know y'all probably hate Wells Fargo. I know there's plenty of people out there that don't with Wells Fargo. But honestly, I don't discriminate, because if they giving out that bag, I'm going to get it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So first, I'm going to tell you how I believe I boosted my chances of receiving this line of credit and how you can do the same. So if you don't know, banks actually give you a rating, which is called the bank rating. And the higher your bank rating, the more likely they are to lend to you. So the ratings range from low 4, mid 4, high 4, low 5, mid 5, and high 5. So if you really want to boost your chances of looking good to an institution, you want to at least shoot for a low 5 bank rating. And these ratings consist of how much money you keep in your bank account. You get a low 5 when you maintain a balance of at least 10K up to 40,000 in a span of 90 days. So you want to at least keep 10K in your bank account for 90 days to make it plain and simple. So if you didn't know, when you have money in your bank account, banks can actually lend up to 10 times of that amount. So if you have 10K, they can lend up to 100,000 from just having your money in that account. So when you do have a decent amount of money in these bank accounts, they know that they can work with you. So that boosts your chances of getting these lines of credits and credit cards and loans. And it looks like you won't have a problem paying them back if it came down to it. So again, you want to have at least 10K sitting in your bank account for 90 days so that you can obtain this low 5 bank rating. And I know what you're thinking. You might not actually have 10K to put in your bank account because you might be a new business. That's why I'm about to give you some sauce. So make sure you pay attention. Let's say you have a $15,000 credit card, and this credit card happens to have 0% APR for 6 to 12 months. You can actually liquidate that credit card and put it in your bank account for 90 days. Then boom, you have a low 5 bank rating. Because during that 90 days, all you have to do is pay the minimum balance on your credit card. And remember, it's 0% APR, so you're not paying interest on that money. Now you might be thinking, how am I gonna pay the minimum balance if I don't have any money coming in? But remember, you just put 15,000 in your bank account. Now all you have to do is pay the minimum balance with the money that you put in your bank account, which is probably only gonna be like $250 to $300 per month if you're using 15,000. So that's some real sauce for y'all. Do what you will with that information. So I had 10K in my bank account for at least 90 days. And after the 90 days, I applied for their line of credit. I actually applied for this line of credit online, so I didn't have to go into a branch. So as you can see, they have the business line of credit and the small business line of credit. This first line of credit is for if your business has been established for more than 2 years. But if your business hasn't been established for 2 years, don't worry, because they have another option for businesses just like you. The second option is backed by the SBA, so they will lend to new businesses. My business is 2 years, of course, so I applied for the Wells Fargo business line of credit. This line of credit ranges from 10,000 all the way up to 150,000, and it's a revolving line of credit. And they also offer rates as low as prime plus 1.75%. And as I said before, the second one, your business doesn't have to be 2 years, so you can apply for that and you can get a bag too. So once I applied for this line of credit, they pulled from my personal Experian credit profile. But you know me, as soon as that hard inquiry popped up on my credit report, I got it removed immediately. So I'm never tripping about inquiries. And at the time I applied, I had about a 758 FICO score. But when I did apply, they did ask for tax returns. But the thing about it, I didn't submit any. And a few days later, I actually got an email saying that I was approved for $10,000, which is nothing too crazy, but I'm cool with it. It's still a small bag. So with this line of credit, I have an annual fee of $95 and an interest rate of prime plus 4.25%. Now, to recap everything, I was approved for the Wells Fargo business line of credit. I did have a relationship with them before I applied. Also, I recommend you to leave at least 10K in your bank account for 90 days so that you can receive a low 5 bank rating, which will boost your chances of approval. And again, if you don't have 10K, just use your credit card. It's as simple as that. Also, the line of credit I apply for requires your business to be 2 years. And they do have an option backed by the SBA that funds newer businesses. So you can get funding as well if your business is less than 2 years. So I just gave y'all the play. Now go run it. It's 2023 and it's time to get a bag. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe, because you know I'm coming with it every single day. And always remember, the top ain't going nowhere. You just gotta get there. Let's get it.
Had to go and get it. Steady grinding just behind the scenes. I've been on a mission. Gotta touch him by any means. Till we can go high for